What up, what up? How you doing? It's Tuesday. What are you doing? I'm out walking around these people's nice mowed lawn. Big old pretty yard. Oh, I love all these trees. I'm going out near the edge of town. Some railroad tracks over there. Big old, oh shit. Sorry about that. Big old, this thing's so cool. Look, I'll show you. It's like forever old. Just trying to see if maybe I got to get out of the street. Isn't that cool? It's pretty fun. Some neat stuff around here sometimes. But yeah, I'm out walking. Walking. How you doing? Say what's up if you're here. It's like 9 o'clock in the morning or something. I'm out walking, getting a daily walk-in. I'll go home, do a little more exercise, have some water. Sometimes I have some tea or coffee. And I eat some healthy food. But I didn't come on here to tell you about what all I do. I mean, I can tell you about what all I do if you want, but you might not find it so interesting. Say what's up if you're here. Say, hey, what are you doing this morning? Are you getting some me time in? The Chic Shaver suggests you at least take a shower for me time. I can't get over that. That commercial cracks me up. For real, they're trying to sell that shaver so bad that they're like, hey, you deserve a little me time in the shower. Why not get some with the Chic Shaver? And I'm like, isn't the whole shower for us? I mean, anyway. Oh, what's up, Glenda? Hi, Sherry. What's up? Peace. Say hey. But yeah, actually, I'm gonna go this way. I'm trying to go a way that there's not a lot of cars. I wanted to say something though, because I get all this stuff all the time from people questioning, like who, I don't know. Okay, it's gonna get loud. I know there's a truck coming behind me. You see my spy camera. So he's going around. It's hard to hear when these big, loud diesel trucks are around. Farm trucks. Okay, but anyway, what I wanted to say today was, everybody's having so much self-doubt right now. I know you feel it. There's so much question about what we're supposed to do, when they're going to tell us what we're supposed to do, and I get it. I totally get it, because I have those questions sometimes about things. And it's a lot, it's a lot. And I used to get so overwhelmed with these questions. I used to get so overwhelmed because I had all kinds of other questions before those questions. I mean, I had all the human questions, like, why are we here? And what are we supposed to do? And, who said? And who got to decide that I was supposed to live a certain way? Like, who decided that for me? I mean, I had a lot of these questions. I had them since I was little. I remember being in a classroom or, some kind of something as a little kid, sitting there going well, why? Why do I gotta be here? I don't want to be here. And so I've questioned the why of, oh, look, it's a cute little kitty. I gotta turn the camera around and show you. Look. This cute little kitty. Oh, how fun. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. There's a car right here, but look at this cute little kitty. I think it must live at this house right here. It came out of this yard. So fun. A pretty little thing. Okay, I gotta go. Time to walk. You gotta go find mommy. Yeah, you gotta go find mommy. Look at this cute little thing. Aww. Let's put it over here on the side. Let's put it in the grass. No, no, don't follow me. Don't follow me, go back. Yeah, so this cat's now my companion. Let's see if it goes back to where it's supposed to be. We'll see. Anyways. Oh, shoot. It's very underfooting. There's the little kitty. Let's see if it stays. Nope. It's coming along for the walk. It's a cute little thing. So anyhow, this cat's gonna make me trip. So, I had all those questions. And then I was in a lot of stuff. And not really a lot of stuff, but some stuff, with my business. You gotta watch this cat. With my business and with my school, and I had 5 kids. I have 5 kids. Well, they're not kids now, but they were kids. They're bigger. Yeah. I'm so off track of my train of thought because my little companion is still following me. So, how do you lose a cat? How do you lose a kitty without losing a kitty? Like, how do you get them to stay home? Stay home, kitty. Yeah. Should I go back that same way, you think? This cat's literally still following me. Maybe I should go back the other way, and maybe the cat will follow me that way. Maybe it'll follow me back home. You think? I don't know. Poor little thing. Okay, so it's following me. Let's see what it does. But anyway, I had all these systems, right? All these things I was in: school, business, work, family, friends, my kids, all of the programs, all the whatever it was. And kitty's whining now. I felt so overwhelmed, and I felt like I didn't know who I was or what I was doing or why I was supposed to be doing it. And I was always waiting for answers, and it was like I felt so controlled, and I was looking to somebody else all the time. And then I'd be like, what? Who am I supposed to follow? What am I supposed to believe? And it really, my peace came when it came back down to me. I had to dig in and find my own peace, my own thing. And I had to lose the idea of needing someone to lead me. It's one thing to get advice and information, but needing someone to tell you or lead you, it just doesn't work out. Okay, maybe Kitty's going home. Let's see. No. I'm going to walk really fast and try and get away from this cat. Because we went back to its house, so now maybe it'll stay. Nope, it's following me again. I'm being stalked. Okay. This, I know, has been a very interesting segment here. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Okay, but anyhow, so it's awesome to have, even in this case, it sounds almost like I'm shooting myself in the foot, right? Because I coach people. That's what I do for a living, is coach clients and coach people. However, I'm also saying you don't need a coach. You don't need a leader, because you don't need it. You do not need it. It's good for you. It'll speed up oh, look, there's a whole bunch of kitties over there. This kitty's like, I don't know. It's still following me. And over here, there's a whole bunch of cats, and they're looking at this cat like with such discrimination. They're like, keep on moving, little kitty. You don't belong here. Speaking of which, my daughter brought up last night the whole mask, no mask thing. She was like, don't people see? It's so like, it's just like all the other topics we have that are, that we bicker about. The color of our skin, the religion or faith that we choose to follow or not follow, the way we educate our children, the music we listen to, how we live in our houses. And we all just get all snippety with each other about stuff. And it's like, what? That's not love. So yeah, I realize this is it's a hard concept sometimes, because it's like, well, wait, what about God? And what about, the government? Or what about my parents? And it's like, yeah, no, that's cool. You can take what you want from that. You can, if it helps and works for you, fantastic. Grab it. Work with it. Run with it. Follow it. Same with coaches and mentors, They're awesome. They can help fast track things. It's kind of like it doesn't matter what it is. If you want to get an awesome body physically, and you've never done that before, well, you could figure it out all on your own, and you could, Kitty's still following me. You could figure it out all on your own, and it might take you a long time. Like, if you need to lose weight and get fit, and you want big buff muscles, whatever it is, you can do it on your own, and it might take you quite some time. It might take you years. I don't know. Depends on how focused you can get, how fast you're willing to learn, because that's really what it is. It's just learning new ways and sticking to it. Learning new habits and committing to them. So if you want to get super fit, you can do it all on your own, try and figure everything out, or you can go to somebody that knows how to do it and already is a expert or a master in that area of life, and fast track it for you. So they're like, hey, work out like this, eat like this, do like this, you're gonna look like this. And it's true, I've done it. When I was young, they told me, they said, hey, you want to look like this? You want to maintain this body even though you have kids and all blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah. Because I want to look good. I don't really care about health so much. I just want to look good. I don't want people to think I'm fat. Or I don't want people to think, whatever. I had so much insecurity. And so they were like, okay, cool. So eat like tuna and fish and all this every day. And work out like 4 hours a day to some degree, and you'll be healthy and fit and look the way you want to. And I was like, all right, cool. And I did it. And I did. I mean, I had a hard body. I was all buff and ripped and had all kinds of cool muscles. It was cool, but it wasn't really me. It was a lot of work for something I wasn't really wanting. I just wanted to feel better. And so once I realized I just wanted to feel better, which took a long time, a lot of pains, a lot of suffering. But if I had had a coach or a mentor or somebody, they could have given me better tips. They could have directed me better. And in life in general, I could have made better choices and been more aligned and had better health and a better body and a better mindset and better finances and better relationships and better all the way around. But I didn't have that for a long time. And so it took me a long time to figure some things out. Some things came naturally, but some things it took a long time. But what I'm getting at is a lot of stuff I figured out on my own. And then I fast-tracked a lot of stuff by paying attention and looking to others that had done what I want to do and listening to their advice and things like that. But you don't have to. And it's the same thing with God or spirituality or people of this earth, like leaders and coaches and mentors and great philosophers and authors and all these people. I mean, I know a bunch of them. I know some awesome people. Jason Silva and Jamie Wheel. I could have mentioned plenty more, but I love their brains and the things that come out of their mouth and the way that they make me think and fast track my own reality in times. So, yeah, it's awesome to have, but you don't have to. And the sooner you own that, I don't have to. They're just pluses. They're guides. They're leads. They're suggestions. They're helpers. Where the heck am I? This little kitty's going to get run over. Let's go this way. Now I got the kitty. We're at like an intersection and this cat's still following me. I don't want to get run over. But yeah, the sooner you just own that those are all helpers. It's just like the coach at the gym. They can tell you how to do it. They can They can give you all the tips and pointers and get you there faster, and they can push you along and encourage you. But they can't do it for you. They can't do the work. You have to do the work. They're just there to give you tools. So, yeah. I am a little confused now where I'm at, paying attention to this cat and the cars and my video. I'm going to stop for a second. So, yeah. Oh, hey, you guys. Oh. Stop for a second. So, yeah, the moral of the story is you can have it all. You can have coaches, you can have mentors, you can have God and Jesus, you can have the guides in heavens and all the ones before. You can have whatever faith systems you want and belief systems. I think they're all pretty freaking sweet. I really do. And there's so much you can learn from all of them. And you can see where they all intertwine. All this stuff of life does. But the bigger thing that intertwines more and resonates more so much in my belief system and the way I have crafted my life, and the more I lean into that and the more I go with it, the smoother it is me. You know, I can have that thing in front of me, my North Star of whatever area I'm looking in at that point. But it's me. I am the factor here. So if you apply that to all the stuff in life regarding what you should and shouldn't do, should you or shouldn't you send your kid to school, you know, it's really not a hard choice once you start dissecting the choice and deciding, well, why? I don't know if okay, so take the question, I don't know if I should do this. It seems really crazy and weird. Well, why are you doing it? You know, what's your purpose behind it? If you're like, well, I want my kid to have an education. It's like, well, there's a whole bunch of ways for your child to have an education. And if this new condition of going to public school is a problem for you, then look into those other ways of education. If it's not a problem for you, then it's not a problem. You know, so you always just got to look at the problem and be like, why is it a problem? Instead of just being like, this is such a problem and oh my goodness, you know, and that's what we tend to do is emotionally react. And if you get your emotions, like, why? This is a fear-based thing. You know, if you understand that your emotions are reacting to fear, and then it's like, well, why am I afraid? What is my fear? What is going on here? And you pull it apart and you understand why you're afraid. And then you're like, okay, I'm afraid because I have to send my kid to school and they're supposed to wear masks and this is going to be so hurtful for them or hard or whatever it may be. Then you're like, okay, I don't have to send my kid to school. This is an option. And if it's the option you choose, then you have to decide that you're going to emotionally be okay with your choices. We often feel like we can't be emotionally okay with our choices because we feel like they're out of our control. We're out of control. You know, we can't control the choices. We're waiting to be told. And it's like, that's what's going on. We're waiting instead of just choosing and deciding how we're going to feel. And, you know, I don't know what's coming at me every day. I really, really don't. I live in the same world that you guys live in. The difference only for me than some of you maybe is the fact that I've separated myself somewhat from like being in the middle of town, or like, I know I live in town right now, but like in a big city, and I've always kind of lived outside of town, or, you know, the way I do life, you know, I've changed my diet. I've changed how I spend my money. I've changed so many things the last few years, but for very good intention and very good purpose and very good reasoning of, you know, I just saw through a lot of things of, I don't need to recycle my shoes every time a new pair is released because I realize I got to trade some of my time for that. And then I'm like, why do I want those shoes? And I'm like, cause I want to look good. And then it's like, well, why do I want to look so good? I mean, I feel good. So why do I need a new pair of shoes again? You know? And then it's like, I don't. That's what the world is selling me every day. The world is selling me like, hey, for you to feel good, you need to drive that new car. You know, have you ever noticed that? How the Ford commercials or the Toyota commercials or whatever commercial it is, they're always like, hey, you want to feel good, you need to buy this car because look at the adventures you're going to have. And there's mountains in the back and a family camping and they're doing all this stuff, right? And the stuff they're doing is totally awesome, is what people want. You know what I mean? People want to be out in the wilderness. People want to be out camping. People want to be out at the lake. People want to be hanging out with their friends. People want to be a family. And so they know that, but they know to sell you, they need to sell you that buying this car, you're going to feel the way you feel if you were doing those things you really, really want. And most people aren't. Most people are working jobs every single day. Most people are, trading time for dollars. And it's okay sometimes when you're clear about how you want to spend those dollars. But if it's because I want to buy shoes, or because, I want to buy stuff, it's like, why? Like, why do you want to buy stuff? Because I bet if you're saying because you want to buy stuff and you don't have all the stuff you want and you're not happy, there's other stuff going on. There's other stuff going on. So that's what I'm saying. But if you're totally cool and legit and happy and everything's great, then it probably doesn't apply to you. But oftentimes that's not the case, if people just don't understand why. They don't get it. They're like, well, I got this great job and I get to buy this cool stuff and I get to go do, and I got to plan it once a year on my little bit of time off. And I don't think we're supposed to live that way. It doesn't line up for me. I tried it. I did it for a long time. My husband and I have been entrepreneurs our whole life, and we ran a, beat bopping business for almost 2 decades. And we were like, whoa, what are we doing? We had the big pimped house and the big pimped cars and the big pimped yard and the big pimped pool. And all that stuff that we were working so hard for. It was really cool. But not because it was like, dude, I want to go out of town. Yo, we can't. Well, we got to work. Well, I want to just sit by the pool tonight and hang out all night long. And if we're up till 4 a.m, singing and dancing and playing, yeah, well, we can't. We got to get up in the morning and go work. And it was like, this sucks. I don't want to do this. So I found different ways. And so that's what I'm telling you here is, find your way. Focus on this, focus on that. Find your North Star. Find your own way in it. And I found that to apply in everything, even in my coaching business, even in my entrepreneurial ventures, everything I've done the last few years. It took me a couple of years to figure out what I was doing. And then when I realized, hey, you're trying to do it their way again, instead of doing this exactly your way. And my way is let's just do it. Let's jump in. Let's get to it. We don't have to, we can make plans and this and that. You can lay it out. You can decide what it needs, but then let's just get to it. Let's not just stew it around forever, because I believe spontaneous action has a lot of energy behind it, and everything is energy. The whole world operates off of energy. We all operate off energy, and so there's a lot of energy in that spontaneous action. And so, by the way, love, if you don't know, has been measured as the highest energy. Einstein even wrote about that once. But yeah, so if you're wanting to get your energy to another place, fall into love. Literally, fall into love, and you no longer will be searching for one. So, anyhow, I'm going to go find this kitty's home or something. It's literally climbing up my leg as we speak. So I'm going to go find this little poor kitty's home and finish my walk. But for real, find that place of what feels good and the direction you want to go, and then cater it and tweak it and find your way. And if you want help, there's people to help you. There's people to go to. Find one that feels right. Find one that feels good. And if I happen to be that one, I'm not plugging here, but I am, at the same time. It's what I do. If I feel right and feel good to you, try out the group. Try out Way Free 360 Life, because it's so chill. It's going to be so legit. It's so real, because I'm removing all the stuff. I'm removing all the filters. I'm removing all the, because that's what kept me for a long time. I was like, I don't need more stuff to do. I don't need more things I have to do. So if you want to simplify your life, but get legit and get real and live the way you want to live, join that group. You get the first month free. So come try it out. If you don't like it, you can always leave. It's that simple. I won't be mad. I ain't hating on you. None of that. So come say what's up over in the group. And if you need a link to get in there, let me know. We're just revving up, so it's all good. It's going to be ongoing. So anyway, have an awesome day. Do things that feel good. Say yes to you, and have more me time, because it's all your time. It's how you choose to spend it. but take more me time than the chic shower shave, because that's bullshit. I'm just saying, they're just trying to get more razors sold, and power to you, chic shaver, but no. So take it, own it, it's your day. Set those intentions and get after it. Peace out. Have an awesome day. See ya.